Mike, obviously a disappointing result here at the International Stadium today against Chorley. How do you assess the performance overall after that?
Not good enough from our point of view. I feel as though I need to watch the game back before we go into the detail, but ultimately they're a good team. They came with a game plan, and we were so far off our usual standards, it's difficult to really give an assessment of why. But ultimately it's my job to make sure we watch it back and we go over it and we find those reasons. So I felt as though I don't know if we deserved to lose it. Possibly we did, but ultimately we didn't do enough to win the game. That's for sure. I felt as though offensive play, starting from the back, wasn't good enough. Our transition wasn't good enough. Our energy, our intensity wasn't good enough. So, like I say, it's never too high, never too low. We've got to make sure we've got a quick turnaround. So, all we do is work even harder to recover, to reflect, and to make sure we're ready for a very tough test on Monday.
And a slightly different system sort of today, obviously more of a back three than a back four that sort of has been of late. Was that kind of a system sort of specifically kind of tailored to this game, or was it sort of having a couple of injuries and lads out that kind of shifted things into sort of changing that way?
We make decisions and systems and formations. For me, they're a little bit irrelevant. I feel as our blueprint, our identity, our principles don't change, and in possession, out of possession, it kind of our systems change based on where the overloads are and the departments. And I felt as though, like I say, it wasn't really a big thing changing systems, because we should really just stick to our own blueprint and our own identity, which we didn't achieve today. So, like I say, it's all about what we can control, and we were miles off our own standards from front to back.
In terms of sort of the goal, obviously a cross from out wide, is it one you're going to have to kind of watch again to sort of see where it's I suppose kind of come down to, or is it things you feel you could have done better on sort of immediately afterwards?
Yeah, like I say, you need to watch it back. It's always what happens beforehand preceding the last action. You generally say there's 3 mistakes at least to every goal, and most goals are all about the prevention rather than the actual last action. So yeah, like I say, it's we take responsibility as a coaching staff and as a team, and like I say, when we don't score, it's everybody's responsibility, and when we concede, it's everyone's. So we've got to look at every area, all departments of where we could have maybe stopped things at source, so it doesn't actually get to the last action, and that's for us to look back and debrief.
You touched on the quick turnaround, of course. Obviously, away at Bradford Park Avenue on Monday night. Would you sort of rather have a game so soon after a defeat to kind of work on things and get out your system, I suppose?
Would rather there be a quick turnaround, because there is a quick turnaround. Ultimately, regardless of what it is, we were happy to face challenges and hurdles, and it's a big one for us. So again, all we know is to reflect and to work harder. That's in our DNA, and we'll wait and see on Monday the reaction to it.